Ian, calf stretch. If we're looking at the calf, I've sent you an image of the insertions, origins of your calf muscle, and I'll explain why that is important. First things first, calf muscles, you want to be thinking about getting into windlass. So if anyone injures themselves running, think about what the shape of the foot, the bones are in when I'm running to create that possible niggle. So windlass is 45 degrees, you can see my right toe's really sticky. What that will do is it will get the foot into an arch, and then by flexing the knee over the top, you'll find plantar fascial muscles will be lengthening, which is really, really important in gait and particularly running. That's where I would start. Then come up above the ankle. When I'm flexing the ankle here, you'll get the gist that the heel bone will come up. So the end, the very end of my calf muscle where it attaches is shortening. The main part, the belly of the muscle will be lengthening, and the attachment point being on the back of my femur is actually shortening as well. So there's really no stretching the entire length of a calf muscle is, well, it's useless. The muscles don't work that way. So what I'm trying to explain is, as I'm flexing my knee, the lower part of the belly of the muscle will be lengthening. The top part of the belly of the muscle will be shortening. As I extend that knee, so we're going to go on your right side, so extend that knee, the same thing is true. What we're looking for is the belly of the muscle will be, the top of the muscle will be lengthening, whereas the bottom of the muscle will be shortening. So windlass will take care of a decent stretch under the foot. Do a stretch, which we've done before, any of those two. So your hip flexor stretch, making sure we've got contact of mat head 1 and 5 down, which will give me my foot shape. We'll get this lengthening of the hip working with the calf, okay? Because if I flex the hip, I can't extend my knee. If I extend the hip, I extend my knee. That mechanic is really important, particularly in running, particularly in gait. And then it really just comes back, again, we can look at your history on your right side with your Morton's and your Oma, but it really is about the pronation mechanics, the flattening of that foot, the feeling my length coming into my calf muscles, feeling the bones are moving to let the brain realise that that calf muscle doesn't just lengthen. It will lengthen and it will shorten even though it's the same muscle, which is where it gets quite good fun. So there'd be the 3 stretches I would get. Windlass, toe up at 45 degrees, flexing the ankle, flex the knee, flex the hip. And then we want our suspension type mechanics where I'm looking at getting length into my calf. Even on my skinny calves, you can see the muscles are starting to lengthen a little bit here. But then also the other side would be the extension of the knee will make you feel that that calf will be extending at the top, shortening a little bit at the bottom. Hope it helps, mate. Any questions, give me a buzz. 3 minutes, Jesus.